Hey guys, it's Miss Quiet Crazy here, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial video on how to draw your basic chibi head and some expressions to go with it. Now, this time I'm trying to be prepared because last time when I did the expressions, it was pretty bad. Okay, so first off, I'm going to start off with, how to draw the basic head. Now, I'm really into guidelines because if I don't use guidelines, it looks really weird and funky and it just doesn't, it just doesn't look good. So what I do is I start off with the basic circle. Now, there are two kinds of chibis. There are like the super really complicated awesome chibis, and then there are the basic chibis that, just have the, like kawaii face and like that kind of face, and it's really simple, but I want to teach you how to do like the really awesome super complex chibis so that your chibis like stand out and they're not boring and stuff. So after you make a circle, you'll kind of want to see where your face, which direction is it. If it's going a little bit to this side, what you want to do is you kind of want to work off of this side of the circle, and you kind of want to just like work on the cheek, and then go a little bit down and make a chin and stuff. It's kind of weird. So it's kind of going this way. So its head is a little tilted to whichever direction this camera is making it go to. I'm doing it on the opposite side. And then you want to do the neck. Do a tiny little neck. And then if you are also not good on where to place the face and stuff, you do a line down the middle, or like where you would think it is. I think I'm going to do it a little bit more. I think I'm going to lower this a little bit because just play around with it. Stuff like that. I'm not really good at drawing too much, but these guidelines definitely help my drawings look a little better. And then you do 2 more guidelines. Can't remember where I learned this from. I think I learned this from like Mark Crilly, but I use it for like all my drawings. Guidelines save me like a lot of time. So then you do this where the head is, and you can do, and instead of doing like the simple kawaii eyes, just like that, and then shading it in, we're going to teach you how to do some really, nice eyes. So you just want to start off with 2 circles, and you want to make this one more of an oval, because since its head is tilting to the whatever direction this is going in, you can't really see the full eye. So then after you go make that, you kind of want to make a line going around like that. So as you see in most anime eyes. And then you want to do a little one at the bottom. You can, this isn't the way you have to do it, although if this is the way you prefer to do it, that would be a good idea. Although, yeah. And then you make those like shiny, I don't really know what they're called, and then you make another like line in there, and that's going to be like the pupil, and then you shade. And I think shading makes the difference in the world when it comes to drawings. Like, seriously, like when people just do it like 2D, it looks just two-dimensional, not very interesting. But when you shade, it makes things look so much nicer. Then I think I'm going to make this a girl. So you add eyelashes, and not everyone, like some people add eyelashes for the boys too. Although if I added eyelashes, people would just be like, is this a girl or a boy? So, yeah. And then you make, some people choose to make chibis without noses, which I think looks really cute, especially when you're doing like the over dramatic expressions. But for this one, I decided to just do a small nose. And you could do a mouth, and that mouth looks a little weird. At a position like this, it's a little hard to get the idea of where you want the mouth to be. So just do it lightly and play around with it. And if you play around with it for a while, then you can get it. So then I do the neck, and then you can continue with the hair. I don't really know if I want to do the hair right now. I'm just going to do an ear. You make the ear. I usually like put the ear like halfway from the eye. It actually depends on the picture, actually. But yeah, so you can put the ears. And yeah, then, oh, and then sometimes I do a crease in the eye. You probably can't really see that. And eyebrows. There. And that's how you do like one side, and then I'm going to make another one, but looking straight at it, and I think I'm going to make this one a boy. And I mean, you don't have to make a perfect circle because it's not going to be like the actual head. So then after that you work, and then I usually make 2 lines coming off it. And then you kind of work from there, and you make that. And you know, you can make the faces as long or as like, or the heads, I should say, as long or as like, I've seen some people do it, you know, like super cute, you know, like I definitely like the heads that are like wider. And this is going to be a very long tutorial, by the way, if you didn't see that already. Although I think I'm going to make longer tutorials now because I think I am going to do them like that. But then they make a tiny little face, and it's very long and a short little face. And I kind of like that, but for this one right here, I think I'm going to work on this head I made right here. But you usually would stick with like a head something somewhat like this. And this one is too, and I think this one's good too. You know, there's so many chibis. There's the chibis that are just like, maybe I should go over that, make a video on like different chibis there are, because there's so many different types of chibis. Like when people think of chibis, maybe they just think of one thing, but there's so many out there that I should make a video on. And chibis are naturally really cute, so you want to make their eyes like very, very big, because bigger eyes are cuter. Yep. And yeah. Or most people make smaller eyes for boy chibis. Like usually I'll make a big circle, but I'll put the line like kind of like right here. Something like that, because it's a boy chibi. So naturally girl chibis, their eyes are much bigger. Like kind of like this one. This one, his eyes are going to be a little bit smaller. And I think I'm going to erase the actual circle and do a circle inside. And I don't know if I'll leave it like that. And I think I'm still going to do a nose. Do that. Like a small little thing right there. That mouth looks weird. That, and I'm gonna like do that a little bit. Work on his eyes. Okay, that just looks weird. There. and then do the eyebrows, and yeah. So that is like how to draw a face, like direct. And then I don't know if I think I'll do one more face. Which way should I do it? Maybe I could do it. Yeah, I think that's good. I'll finish off with this like super duper cute one. So I want to make the head a little bit longer because I've seen some people who do their chibis. Like I said, the face is super wide but very short. And I kind of like that style, though I personally go for these two styles because it's just naturally what I go with. But you can always do what you want, you know? And erase that. And then I go into the guidelines again. And I make the eyes. And for the eyes, you know, you don't always have to do these like mine. You could just, sometimes I add interesting things to it. Like I have an idea here that I think I'm going to use. There's that. And then I use these two lines to get an idea of my eyes. And then I think sometimes what I do is to add a little personality to it. I'll add stars in the middle of the eyes or hearts, or what I'm doing right now. And I think I'm going to not add the nose here because I think adding the nose would be a little out of place. And I think I'm going to add some blushies. And yeah, I forgot to add the ears on these two. Yeah. But this is like the super dramatic one, and let me, like the super dramatic one, like let's say they just saw something really cute or something that they liked. These two are like two normal ones. So hopefully you get the idea on how to like draw a basic head when you are making these things. I think I'm going to make the forehead a little bigger. When you're doing these things, you can have an idea when you're making your own chibis. You will know how to do it. So like when you're, yeah, like I said, when you're making your own chibis and stuff like that, you'll know how to do it, and you can thank me. I'm just kidding. Thanks for watching, and I really hope, and I will have more videos on like chibi expressions, and I think my next video will be on chibi hairstyles and stuff like that. But hopefully this helped, and thank you for watching.